Okay, I have a valid excuse again for why I am 2 hours late. My work called me up and they said, hey, everything's broken again. Can you fix it? And I just said, fuck. I swear my company would just spontaneously combust if I decided to quit. I'm the only IT support they have in their entire business of like 200 plus people. So, we're back on Minecraft. And we are just gonna get straight to it because I've already burnt like 2 hours and I'm not sure how long I'm able to stream before work calls me back and says, hey, something else is broken, come fix it. Now, we'll be able to stream for quite a bit. But, so last time we left off, a wither almost kamikazed him. Well, a wither did kamikaze himself. Hey Kaz, hey Commander. A wither kamikazed himself, trying to take me down with it in the end. We summoned a wither to try and just mine out the end, because server member recommended that as a method for mining the end. So, summoned the wither, and it did not end well, and I am currently editing that into a YouTube clip. And we just did a bit more demolition. Now, one thing that does slightly concern me is whilst I was just doing work around here, trying to get the TNT, craft the TNT for the end, I got a slightly suspicious message from Kaz and Commander, who are currently on the server at the moment, which concerns me, that said, hey, next time you go to the end, make sure you're either recording yourself or streaming. And, well, today when I was late for stream, I got a message from Kaz asking, hey, are you planning on live streaming today? So I have a feeling these two are up to something, and I don't know what. I can imagine them on... you guys use phones, yeah? I can imagine you two on your phones just watching the stream, just like giggling to yourselves like goblins, just... So we're gonna head to the end and we're gonna take a look at what the hell they did. Oh. At the same time. How did you know? Oh, brother. So I am concerned for what these two have done. Yeah, so... Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing good, thank you for asking, and thank you for following Zaros. It's good, we promise. Not entirely sure I believe that. Hell, what the hell? No shot. You guys actually flattened the end. What the hell? Not quite down all the way. No, but this is a considerable amount and Kaz is currently dying. This is why I was concerned. What the... You actually flattened the end down a majority of the way, and Kaz now has the pumpkin on. Holy crap. Did you mine this out by hand? 24 shulkers of endstone, 4 inventory dumps, and 6 netherite picks depleted. Holy shit. Dumped into the void. Yep, 8 hours. Please tell me you guys at least used the beacon for haste too. Oh shit, I'm calling you guys on Discord. Hold up 1 second. Oh my word. Bloody insane people. Death hole be vague. You marked out the hole where is it actually? Oh, yep, that's death. Sad they didn't. Hey, we got Kaz here. Hi, Kaz. Hello. Oh no, wait. Are you on stream? No worries there. No wait. Oh my word. Bloody hell. Oh, we got Dino.
Hello? Is it working?
It is working, yes. Holy shit. Why the hell did you two do this? Why?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, yesterday we didn't have like any plans or anything, and we were kind of bored. So we were just like, you know what? We should like just dig. I mean, we could use the endstone for like our stone shop that's coming up. And so we were just like, oh, let's just dig some, make it easier on blue. And then we dug it down to level 55.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, we could stay up for a little while longer. So we decided to dig it down to level 53. And then what turned into a little while turned into like 8 hours worth of digging.
You guys are insane.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
My gosh. What the...
Well, are you happy?
I'm happy, but I'm also annoyed that you guys spent 8 hours doing this crap.
What? Yeah, we're turning it into a video.
Of course, video. Yes. I content.
Yeah.
My gosh. Well, if you guys are gonna turn this into a video, would you guys like to actually join the End Beautification Project?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Good, because if you spend 8 hours on this and said no, I would be a bit upset. My gosh. This is actually mental. And there's only like 4 levels left, so just, I don't know, 1 more layer of TNT, and then just mine the rest out by hand. That won't be much left.
Yep.
You know what we should do is just a a solid sheet of TNT.
Well, you see,
Oh.
I did the math for that. Like, how much would it actually be if I just put a piece of TNT on each block? Roughly 30 shulkers.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, so
no.
if we space them by 2, we do a grid. We do 1 space of 2 and then 1.
That's roughly 10 shulkers. Actually, no, that's not roughly 10 shulkers. That's more like 3 shulkers. Well,
Okay.
I got 1 and a bit shulkers right here. So,
Okay.
oh my word.
Oh, that hole that you were looking at earlier is the hole that the,
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
Wither kamikazes go into.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh my, oh. Jeez. Gotta make this a part of the end beautification project where the Withered just kamikazed itself.
Yeah, maybe like some sort of waterfall with like roots growing down it.
That'd
or
be
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are gonna be a part of the end beautification project, I know I've said said a few ideas of what I want to do on stream, but I haven't actually said the full picture. Would you guys actually like to see the full picture?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sweet. Would you mind joining me on Creative World, if you please?
Oh. Okay.
Sure, how do we do that?
Yeah.
Are we friends on Xbox?
I believe so.
Okay, cool. Then I can just send you guys a world invite.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't got a complete, like, draft or like a completely built creative world. I just have like a layout, and then it'll give you the idea of what I got planned.
Okay.
Invite to game. Kaz and Commander. There you go. You guys should have invites now.
Okay.
Accept.
Aha.
There we go.
Aha. Commander has joined the game.
Sorry, my Minecraft is off.
Ah, no worries.
Dude, I'm in the Dragon Head shop.
Yeah, this is an old world download of Season 5. Well, quote-unquote old.
Wonder how far in the mansion I had gotten at this point. Oh, I finished it.
Yeah, this was
Oh,
just a week ago, I believe?
did I really build the iron shop that fast?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed, you guys build stuff at insanely fast speeds.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so. Rough idea got here is, after it's flattened down to the exact Y level, then build a massive circle of 250 block diameter. And you guys know I want to turn the end into like a giant fish bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going to build up walls along the 251 diameter circle, flood the end, and then these pearlescent frog lights here are going to divide up the fishbowl into 10 different sections, and each of the sections will be like a specific biome, a specific build. So like one will be Guardian themed, the other Nether, coral reef, and stuff like that.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've got a few ideas of I have a few ideas for what some of the biomes will be, but I don't have a complete solid list at the moment. I have about, how many ideas here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 ideas, and I need 10, because there are 10 pillars.
Well, I have one right now.
What's your one idea?
Ancient city, deep dark with skull tentacles.
That's actually a really good one. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, the tentacles that are like that Chaco built on his shulker.
Yeah.
That would be really good. That would be really good. But ideas I've got at the moment is Coral Reef, Kelp Forest, Guardian. I was thinking could maybe ask Quiggy to do something Atlantis themed because he has an awesome build there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I got something to do with the Nether. I want to do like an end ship that is like shipwrecked and such.
That would be cool.
Underwater volcano. And
Cool.
and I want to do. Do you guys know Pokemon Black, White, Black 2, White 2? You Pokemon fans?
Very, very minimal amount of information of Pokemon.
Okay, so in one of
Yeah.
the Pokemon games, there's a place called Chargestone Cave, which is like pretty gemstones that are like hovering above the ground via like electromagnetism, stuff like that. I want to do something like that.
Okay. That sounds cool too.
Yeah,
And then Commander just gave a really good idea of Skulk.
yeah, I think that'd be cool. And maybe a mushroom island or something.
Mushrooms
Like
could be cool.
with like a custom mushroom or something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll write that one down.
So what are you going to be doing with the pillars?
Beg your pardon?
What are you going to be doing with the pillars? These pillars.
I was thinking maybe just leave them be at the moment and just have them under the water.
Oh, the water's going all the way up.
Yeah, water's going all the way up.
So you're going to be filling it with conduit.
Yeah, don't worry. There is going to be conduits all over to give water breathing and such. I'm not going to drown the people that come to the end.
Okay.
Although I will need quite a few conduits because the maximum range for a conduit is 100 blocks by 100 blocks. So we'll need about 4 or 5 of them, and I have 2. So I'm currently looking for Heart of the Seas.
I don't think we have any.
There's a shop. Whoever made that game, I don't remember who.
Chaco. Why
Chaco?
do you remember it?
I have terrible memory, man. Like really bad. Okay. So Chaco in his game, he has like a shop. It sells Heart of the Seas.
I'm going to head there immediately.
Yeah.
I'm going to purchase that man's entire stock.
Sorry, something popped into my head. I wanted to put it down real quick.
Oh, what's he build? Looks like a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe chains to the pillars would look cool.
Ooh,
I
that
don't know
could
if you had
actually.
an idea. Or
I
if
was
it
just thinking something. Oh yeah. The center portal here is going to. I was gonna make like, turn that into like a kind of crystal, maybe like purple or blue or some vibrant color like that, and it'd be kind of like piercing the ground a little bit, and that's kind of like what caused the fracture of the different biomes and such. And I was going to have
That's cool.
That's an amazing idea.
yeah. And I just got a message from Squee here in chat. Will the end dragon be respawnable? Technically, yes, but it will destroy some stuff, so that will be slight sacrifice there.
Yeah.
So, other
But for
than
now,
obsidian,
this, I mean, depending on how fast you guys build, this end beautification project is going to take a little bit because we are going to have to like build out the circle. We're going to have to build up the walls and such, and then we will do like the biomes and such. So it's not going to be just like, hey, this is what's happening. We're shutting the end down right now. It's just, this is a slow process.
Yeah.
Slow in
Definitely
quotation
want
marks,
to
because now you two are here.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Squee, how are you? Meh. But, yeah, I wasn't thinking, too much about, like, oh, working at the moment? That's unfortunate.
Oh.
He's been working a lot lately,
That is the price you pay when you become an adult.
unfortunately.
Ugh.
Mm,
Adulting is so hard and annoying.
it is.
Yeah, adulting and working is the reason that the iron shop took so long. The inside. Last week we had so much stuff to do IRL.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is... Yeah, you guys know work has been conflicting with work schedule at the moment, which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, not
So
much
what
we
are
can do
the
about
list
that.
of- What are the list of blocks that the Ender Dragon doesn't destroy? Other than
Very
obsidian?
limited. It's endstone, obsidian, bedrock, and like a few others. I'll actually get a list for you, but the
What about
Ender
endstone
Dragon does
bricks?
destroy so many. Endstone bricks. It can destroy endstone bricks, which I find very stupid.
Yeah, it's that. Okay.
It is literally made out of endstone, and the Ender Dragon cannot destroy endstone. The hell? Don't the end crystals explode too when summoned? Yeah, the end crystals explode when summoned.
Yeah.
Initial spawning, respawning, does it? Okay, so here's the list of blocks that, the Ender Dragon cannot break. Barrier blocks, bedrock, command blocks, crying obsidian, end stone, fire, iron bars, moving pistons, reinforced deep slate, respawn anchors, and soulfire. So that's the material list that we're going to be using for this entire build.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very limited list of what the Ender Dragon can't destroy.
Yeah.
I don't understand why end stone bricks wouldn't be in that list.
I am
What about-
so
did you-
annoyed by that. But
Well, did you say crying obsidian? I would assume that it can't destroy crying.
yeah, it can't destroy crying obsidian.
Well, maybe we to make the pillars a
Or
little
like-
bit nice.
Ooh,
Maybe
that'd be
do, like,
cool.
A spiral.
That would be really cool. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe like a double
We
helix.
can get a bunch of crying obsidian.
Piglin bartering.
Mm.
That means we need a gold farm.
Yeah, I'm planning on building a gold farm soon. I got quite a bit of obsidian
Oh.
thanks to that, wither. By the way, Squee, that wither almost killed me! And it didn't do shit all against mining the end island. Now,
Yeah,
Just-
it would have to be a double helix in order to.
Yeah,
Right.
like going down the opposite way.
so it'd be about... Wait, what's the... Oh, it's just like opposite, so it'd just be like going down like this. We're gonna need a lot of crying obsidian.
Yeah.
I mean, if you build bartering farm, you can also get blackstone for your stone shop.
Mm. Mm.
You know, I didn't have a plan to do that this season, but maybe I will.
How's it looking with the double helix here?
That's looking
That
pretty
looks
good,
better.
actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does this border make it look better or worse? I'm kind of thinking worse. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Oh, maybe.
It doesn't look better, doesn't look worse.
Yeah.
If it was endstone bricks, I think the bricks would look better.
Yeah. But the dragon destroys them, which is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on, wait. What if, just for sake of curiosity, what if we put it, this, like, embed it inside the pillar? If you just take a look
Well,
at the front.
we can't embed it because the pillar gets destroyed and rebuilt when the end dragon is respawned.
But what if we put
So
it like one block out? Like I've just
Yeah.
been putting obsidian along here, so we like make it thicker.
Yeah,
How's that
I
look?
think that would look better.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you're looking up upon it, the transition between the blocks is kind of harsh. So filling it in would look better, I think.
Yeah, that actually looks so cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, so what's the... Actually, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna quickly try something. This... That's going. Okay, sweet.
I mean, it's not much, but it definitely adds quite a bit to the look of the end.
Yeah.
Okay, even from a distance, that looks really cool.
I need to get
Wow,
that
it
texture
really
pack working
does.
again so I can see in the end. It's so dark.
Yeah.
Damn, it's still not working. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's kind of working. Oh, dang.
What are you doing?
Thanks to help a friend, this armor stand here is meant to, like, make the circle of 100, 251
Whoa.
diameter, but for some reason it's a bit patchy.
I think it's because they're not loaded at the moment.
At the far edge?
Yep. Yeah, I'm loading it in. It's filling in right now.
Oh, dang, you're right. I didn't think of that. Whoa.
Yeah, they're very clearly chunk borderlines.
Ah. I thought it was because, like, either the command blocks or the armor stand wasn't loaded. I didn't think about, like, the actual chunks where they're placing blocks. Dang, I'm glad I got you guys to help me out here.
Yeah, we're really excited for it to look look better. So what are you going to be doing with the floating portals?
The floating portal? Well, as I said before, I plan on doing, like, a crystal type thing, and it's kind of like shattering into the ground. The entire thing's going to be filled with water, so people will just easily be able to swim into the end portal.
Yeah, what about the outer ones? The ones
Same case, swimming.
No, I meant, what are you going to do with them?
Oh, the end
You gonna
gateways?
build anything? Yeah, the end gateways.
I haven't given the end gateways much thought. I guess, I don't know, maybe like smaller crystals?
Ooh, that would be cool.
Hmm.
But like shattered in the middle, so that way you can actually get into the.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main
That was
idea with everything being like flooded is ease of access. You can just, instead of like having to do a staircase up or to like pillar up to the gateways, it's just simple swim.
Okay. That's cool. Nice and easy and quick.
Yeah, easy and quick. Oh wait, hold on. What if we do?
Yeah, unfortunately, that would get reversed as soon as the Ender Dragon is spawned. Although, why do we need to spawn the Ender Dragon again? We have all the portals.
Dragon's Breath is the main thought, and sometimes it's just like we do it as a community event thing. Like last season for April Fools, Cheese ran a command that basically increased the scale of all mobs by like 4 times the amount. And we decided, hey, what would the Ender Dragon look like if we did this? So we resummoned the Ender Dragon, and it looked quite funky.
Okay.
But there's no, aside from like Dragon's Breath for lingering potions, there's no real reason for resummoning the Ender Dragon.
Okay.
I know. Wait, can you place aim crystals underwater?
I believe. Where's more?
I'm not sure.
Allie, can you get out an end crystal?
Sure. Oops.
No, you can't place a crystal underwater.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what if...
You place it before?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now fill it in with water. And my dog wants to be... Oh, dang, you can!
Oh.
Dang it, sorry.
No.
I accidentally hit it.
It's all good. We know it can work. And my dog what do you want, dog? What's up? What you doing? No, that's my computer. Please do not shut down my computer.
So if you can't place it in water.
So that's one thing I would like to do before we flood it with water. I'd like to put all the crystals back up.
Okay.
Well, so what do we do with the center point?
Center
Or do we
one?
need the inside of the crystal maybe without water, so when you swim into it, it's a transition into no water, and then you can place them.
That could be cool.
Jump.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Stop.
You okay?
I'm sorry, my dog decided that she would like to be a menace at the moment. But, so yeah, I like the idea of having the inside of the crystal be, dry. So, for the transition, yeah, that'd be cool. Also, we don't gotta worry about water destroying any of the gateways and such, because it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I would like to
Man,
bring some aquatic mobs here, like fish and such, dolphins maybe, turtles.
Dolphins are tricky because you have to give them water and air at the same time.
Well, it's a fishbowl.
Otherwise,
There's not going to be a roof, so
yeah, they're gonna drown. They need both water and air, or else they drown.
yeah, there's not going to be a roof. There's no roof.
Okay.
It's a fishbowl.
So how high are you going?
How tall is? What's the tallest pillar here? This is
Do this one.
Y97. That one is
104.
104. Okay. Then I said Y48, so that would be roughly a stack. A stack of glass blocks tall is how much we're gonna need.
Every single block.
wow.
Oh
But
my
wait a
gosh.
minute. Yeah, let me get... How many shulker boxes of glass will we need for... Okay, so...
See, that would
The
be
diameter
slow.
is 200 and... The diameter is 251 blocks.
So
That's...
251 stacks.
No.
Is that right? No.
No, we're gonna need a bit
Oh,
more
not at
than
all.
that.
I'm really bad at that.
No, so 250 block diameter, that's 708 blocks. Is the circumference. So we're gonna need 708 stacks of glass.
Jeez Louise.
Don't worry, I'm already working on that with villagers. But just so we have a number, 708 divided by 27. That's 26 shulkers of glass.
Holy.
How?
Are we allowed to destroy Boomer's desert?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
He's hardly on. He won't notice the missing sand.
Yeah. I mean, I think Boomer's desert alone isn't gonna be enough. Every desert, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to duplicate sand on Bedrock? I know there used to be.
There
but
is
I
a
don't
way
think-
to duplicate sand on Bedrock, but that's a no-no. We're not allowed to duplicate. We're not allowed to dupe stuff on the server.
on Minecraft.
But again, I'm not terribly worried about 26 shulkers of sand, because got multiple ways of doing that. Can just excavate an entire desert. Can trade with villagers. I've already started doing that. So
Yeah.
we got options there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My main worry is all of this obsidian, and plus all of this growing obsidian.
I'm not worried about that
Mhm.
either, because if build a gold farm, then that'll be most of our problem
Oh,
solved.
that's true. That's true.
And this looks like maybe a couple stacks per pillar, at least for the medium size. So I'd say 2 shulkers at most, and that's if I'm being generous.
Well, I can get an accurate number for you guys.
Really?
Yep. If we get a structure block, that's the one. A structure block here. Yeah. So this, what's the dimensions of this? This is 3, 3, 3. That's 9 by 9. 9 by 9. And how many blocks tall is this? 49 to... What's the Y coordinate up there?
88.
88, 49, 88. That's 39 blocks tall. Okay, my math was a little bit off. It's 40 blocks tall. Yep, there we go. And then... we'll call this... fancy pillar. And then export. I will use a fancy Nancy program called Structura. That's the same program I was using for
yeah.
Lightmatica.
Okay. Cool.
Structura has a feature which gives you an exact list of how many of each block you need.
Oh, kind of like Light Medica.
Yeah. Well, there
Uh,
are bigger pillars, but seems to be like
this,
the third
yeah,
biggest.
this would just give us a rough idea.
Man, I really wish I had structure. I could be even faster.
Yeah.
Sadly, only available on PC and
Yeah, one day.
Xbox.
One day I will get a PC.
There we go. Open, make a list, and then we'll call it pillow. There we are. Make a pack. Okay, so block list. That is roughly 247 end stone and 175 crying obsidian. Along with 1800 obsidian, but that's no.
No, most
We don't
of
gotta
the-
worry about that one. That's inaccurate. It's probably rough guess between 300 and 400 obsidian.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad.
No.
So how many shulkers of glass are we gonna need?
26 shulkers of glass. Over 26 shulkers of glass.
We. Looks like we're gonna start working on our industrial district, Ellie.
Yep.
Been meaning to. I need a way better bamboo farm for all the stuff.
Would you guys like to join up with my industrial district? I want to build a gold farm there, so, and I already got a pretty good bamboo farm. I got iron, mob farm.
Cool.
Are you guys saying anything? Because I can't hear you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
was thinking too. Just trying to think of what else we're gonna need and how to be able to get everything.
I just realized that we're gonna need all those 24 shulkers of endstone for the circle. It's a good thing we didn't dump all of it.
Yeah.
Hold up 1 second. I just need to... ban... There we go. Alright, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Good. But, wait, hold up. How many... I'm just wondering how big a gold farm would need to make to get all this stuff at a reasonable time from piglin bartering.
Well, you would
Just a
probably
2-portal gold farm should be enough.
Yeah. Probably need half a dozen piglins. Maybe more.
That's true, yeah.
For decent.
Oh my god, gonna need to do bartering farm too.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a problem for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, just building this, working on the end, building the circle and the walls will be the big one.
Yeah.
We'll worry about
Probably
pillars
be
and such at a later date.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna hop back on the server and I'm going to work on getting the mining out the final few layers of endstone.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys did use my beacon down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It definitely helped.
Oh wait, there we go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Is this... Wait, what? Oh, that's that.
This is the hole we got Boomer with. So we doing TNT again?
Yeah, just to take off a few blocks. Because we're taking it down to 49. Yep. So we only need to take off a few extra blocks and then go through with hand. Can you please? Oh my. I'm so looking forward to flooding the end so we don't have to deal with these guys.
Yeah.
Did you hear that that Mojang's working on getting us the same spawning algorithm as Java?
Oh, that'd be good. Majority of their
so-
farms would be able to work on Bedrock then.
Yeah, so that way we can actually get real ender renders that don't spawn like 3 endermen a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll actually be able to have reasonable Enderman farms. Oh, we won't need a Guardian farm then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, I mean, still, Guardian farms would be good for Prismarine and such, but for XP, you could make just a simple Enderman farm. Also, I heard they are the release date for the next Minecraft update got leaked.
Yep. Well, no, it got released. It
Oh,
wasn't
got
leaked.
released. Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's December 3rd.
Ah, yeah.
And it's
So-
the update is called The Garden Awakens.
Ooh, I actually like that name. That's a cool name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the Pale Garden, had more garden-y stuff instead of like.
I mean, yeah, if it had more plant stuff. I've been wanting Mojang to have more plant stuff for a while, but
Yeah, it didn't.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, we got the sniffer,
my
and that was a kind of a disappointment in my opinion.
I was just about to mention I voted for the sniffer because my hope was they were going to add ancient flowers for like most major updates. So like every update or so, they would add a flower that the sniffer could sniff out, but you'd have to go to that area. So like
Yeah,
Pale
like
Garden.
yeah, Pale Garden. I was just about to say a good example of that would be if they like if you had a sniffer in a Pale Garden and you got like a plant from that. That would be cool.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah,
so.
that would be cool.
But nope. Gave us 2 flowers
And we have an unkillable like tree, sentient tree. We have a crappy Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the Creaking because he's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but execution, I'm not entirely sold on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Creaking's kind of just like a weaker Warden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did buff him by making him deal more damage, but it's only by like 2 hearts or something.
Okay, you say 2 hearts, but 2 hearts is actually pretty considerable.
Yeah, but you know when you're in, and that I mean when you're like, when you have no armor on.
True.
I believe I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine several adventure maps that utilize both the Creaking and the Warden.
Yeah, deck down 3.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, we got sight, we got sound, so next one's gotta be... What? Touch? I don't know. I think one you can't see, but you... actually, that wouldn't work out well, thinking about it. Ignore me. So where are these 24 shulker boxes of endstone you guys got?
Oh, we took them back to the overworld.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Half of them are at our base, and half of them are in storage in the shopping district for when we build the quarry.
Nice. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what you guys will do with the quarry.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
But I need to take a break from the shopping district. I've been here for, like 3 months straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit in the shopping district.
Need to start work on our base.
Yeah, the shoot, what are we calling it?
The lands.
Yeah.
What was it? Everbloom?
Everbloom, that's a cool name.
Yeah, the idea is nature elves. Like a high elf nature place. We're gonna convert a mushroom island into grass and some trees and some mushrooms, but like custom.
Yeah, I'm really excited because I love the lush saturation of the grass and the leaves and
Yeah,
everything.
mushroom grass is really cool.
Yeah.
Can I join? Hi, Coding Axe. This is currently a whitelisted server. If you want to join, you have to go through a sign-up process. Is Pixelcraft open at the moment? Like, is Pixelcraft advertising me?
I have no idea.
It was a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago or so.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about right now.
But if you want to join, if you want to apply for Pixelcraft, on Reddit there's do search for u/searchies and see if you can ask him if you can join Pixelcraft. But this isn't a public service,
Yeah, we do not want cheaters and griefers here.
Although we have had a few close calls over the years.
Oh, I'm sure.
Back in season 1, the Mandos built a really big casino, and it was actually really cool and detailed. But someone came along and griefed it, because I don't exactly remember the reason for it. But someone came along and griefed it, and it was really sad.
Yeah, it's just very upsetting when you spend like all of your time and energy into building something amazing, and then you're like, oh, I can't wait to share this with all my friends and everything, and then someone comes along and decides to just
ruins it for everyone.
Yes, it's very. It's just.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, on our last server, we were very strict with our vetting process, and it still let in a couple of griefers. Thankfully, we caught most of them early, except for one who just happened to find the one day where none of the admins, including myself, were on. And literally broke every single chest in the shopping district. So every shop despawned all their items. Blew up the spawn area.
Which we spent a lot of time on.
So we had to roll back the server like 8 hours.
Oh my word.
People lost a lot of progress on their bases because of it.
That is just rough. My word.
Yeah. Thankfully, we caught them and kicked them, and then made posts on Reddit saying, don't let this person onto your server.
Mm.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was really frustrating.
Yeah.
I had built an entire building before logging off for the night, and we had to roll back before I had built that building.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Some people just ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Mm.
Some people just want to spread chaos.
Yep.
And not
And
this way.
it's really sad.
Mm. Back in season 2 or season 3, I don't remember which one. It was season 3. We had this one person who joined. They were a really nice person. That, like, everyone liked them, but they had severe anger issues that they masked really well.
Oh.
And one day they were just like, I don't remember what happened, but they said to someone, I'm going to blow up your base, and they said it in like a joking manner or something. They weren't taken seriously, but they were actually like laying TNT in someone else's base, getting ready to blow it up. Thankfully, Cheese was online and caught them in time, swiftly banned them, kicked them, and that was all avoided, but it was so close.
Man.
Yeah, I very much understand the anger issues part because I have anger issues. I'm not like violent with them. I just get very angry.
Mm.
It never goes past verbal, thankfully. I'm able to stop myself. But yeah, I do have anger issues.
By
Okay.
verbal, it doesn't mean let's
Well,
see.
no, I'm not abusive. I just
Yeah.
yell.
Yeah, just basically yelling.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I'm very, very good at keeping it mostly just to myself. But I do get angry too much. So I understand the anger part, but destroying people's stuff.
Yeah.
To take it that far, no. Like that just crossed a line.
That crosses so many lines.
Yeah, so many.
But I'm a very logical person, so.
Unless
good.
he sees red, and then it's just. Like our whole family kind of has anger issues where we like yell, but we always usually come back, after a little while and be like, wow, that was really dumb, and apologize.
Yeah, you just have like the burst of anger and then just like, dang, that was no sense there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, the heat of the moment, and then, you get a time to think and like, wow, that was stupid to get angry about. And then we're like, we're sorry, let's try and communicate and do better.
That's the best kind of anger, though. Just like, you're angry for a while, you take a minute, sort of, you think through your thoughts, and then just like, hey, I'm sorry, or just, hey, this is what happened, and blah, blah, blah. That's the best type.
Yeah, and kind of like be like, why am I really feeling angry? Like, is this really a hot button issue? Or is it because, like, we're like just in pain or, something? Because our family kind of has a lot of disabilities. So sometimes when we're angry, we're just in pain, and it's not like meant as we're actually angry at you. So sometimes you just gotta take a minute, just count to 5 and be like, is this really worth getting upset over?
Yeah.
Yeah, the easiest way to get over an anger issue is to think about. There's this rule that somebody came up with years and years and years ago that said, like, I think it's like the 5 rule. Is it going to matter in 5 minutes? Then you can be angry about it for 5 minutes. If it's going to matter in 5 days, then you really don't need to be worrying about it. You know, if it's gonna matter.
I have not heard of that, but that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it really gonna matter in 5 years? No. Well, then you don't need to be spending time on it.
Mm.
You don't need to be angry about it. That's the easiest way that I've found to kind of
Sort through anger?
stop being angry. Yeah.
Mm.
And just us humans have a tendency to just be very impulsive and just kind of be like, it's okay to like have your emotions and everything, but you also have to realize, hey, other people have emotions too.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
it's definitely easier said than done when it comes to anger and sadness, and it's easy to say, hey, I don't appreciate you yelling at me, and be upset about it, and then be like, oh well, I stopped and thought about it. And sometimes it's not that easy to just take a like count to five, you know,
Yeah, sometimes you're
because
just so
heat
fuming that
in
you
the
can't even think
moment,
in a straight line.
yes, like heat in the moment is just a very real thing.
Mm. Alright, I remember back in secondary school, I was part of a new class of just new subject. There was only about 3 of us in the class, so we basically worked on every project together, but depending on like the day or the project, it would either be just like, hey, we can work on this seamlessly, flawlessly, no issues whatsoever, or just like full-blown yelling at each other so much that we couldn't even think. It was just
Yeah.
multiple times I came out of that class with just a migraine of just like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get it all? Is there any more TNT?
That is sadly all the TNT that I have.
Yeah. I'm down to 7.
Shoot. We still have like this entire section over here.
It's all good. That just means that we won't have to mine out that section.
Yeah.
Idea. Shall we light it up?
Just a
Ooh.
second.
Yeah.
Okay, light it up right now, right now. Do it.
No. Okay.
What?
3, 2, 1, fire!
Do it. You missed. You missed it. Oh, there we go.
Go on.
It's going. Oh my word.
Just watch the land eat away.
That was kind of satisfying though. It like started off slow and then it just like picked up in pace towards the end. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So what Y level are we looking at right now over here? We're looking at roughly Y50. Yeah, it's roughly Y50, Y51. So not that much left to go. Hey, I got a piece of TNT. It's going to be so nice when there's no more Endermen.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, there is so many right now. Like, everywhere.
I was thinking kind of like, just a stupid idea I have is just put like a little rubber duck at the very top of the, fishbowl, and that be like the only place in the entire end where Endermen can spawn. And it's just a little rubber duck.
Little rubber ducky covered
Little
in
rubber
Enderman.
ducky.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Oh, my beacon got uncovered. Whoa.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to it, surely.
Yeah, surely. But if you do happen to lose any iron, there's a brand new iron shop.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah, it just opened yesterday.
Oh, what? Mm. Alright.
What great timing.
Mm.
Yeah.
How very convenient. So,
Yeah, produce.
so, um,
So is it the gunpowder or the sand or both that you need for more TNT?
mainly it's the sand now, because gunpowder,
Okay.
again, just I can AFK at my farm. That's fine. But,
Mm.
did we break this bridge?
What?
What?
The bridge from like the spawn platform over here is broken. Did we break it? Or did the TNT?
The TNT must have.
The TNT must have.
That's such a perfect break, though.
That was so perfect. I was just like, surely someone just like did it for comedic effect, but
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
That would have been a good idea though.
That's such a far distance to land, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
that's
that far. TNT is quite strong.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's only like 4 layers of endstone left to break. Oh, that's wild to think about.
How long have you been working on this?
I can actually get you a specific answer for that because I have stream archives. But
Oh.
hasn't been terribly long. Like specific end dimension work, I'd say about maybe a week at most. But like prep such for it, probably 2-3 weeks maybe.
Jeez Louise, man.
Mm.
You called us crazy. We only spent 8 hours on it.
That's because I like it. I do workarounds and such because mining it by hand, that is just kind of tedious. I don't really want to do that, but you know, for streaming and such, you need something interesting for the audience and just, hey, TNT,
Yeah.
explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom booms are always fun.
Yes. Surprising, this, despite the end beautification project probably being biggest project I've worked on Minecraft, surprisingly, it hasn't been the longest.
Really?
It's back in season 3 of Pixelcraft, I had a mega base I was working on. I called it the Nether Outpost. It took me a full year to get that going.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was basically a massive volcano with a nether-themed ocean monument in the center.
Ooh, that sounds so cool.
I got a video of it on YouTube, so recommend if you want to see the like finished product, take a look at that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Wait, the volcano on your beginning and ending of stream thing, is that the volcano from that base?
Yeah, that's the volcano. That's the volcano.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Like the inside of it is completely hollow.
Yeah. That'd be insane to actually fill it.
Yeah.
I had an idea for how I wanted. If I wanted to fill it, I had an idea on how to do it. Just lava cast it.
Yeah, that would probably be the easiest.
Yeah.
Level 49, you said?
49.
Oh, that means we're gonna have to take this down.
Actually, it's very convenient that Quiggy opened that Prismarine shop when he did. Because can just buy a bit of the Prismarine there and can do the Guardian theme there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially useful because we're gonna need it soon. When we start our actual base, we need a prismarine for the roof.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where are you guys basing? Are you north, south,
On a
east,
mushroom.
west?
On a mushroom island.
Direction, I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far out is it
If
from
it-
spawn?
About 3,000 blocks, I think.
Okay, it's not that
so
far.
Yeah, it's the closest. It's the closest mushroom island. That's
Yeah.
good size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a rough idea of where that is. I think you guys are West Highway, maybe.
I have no idea.
Is the spawn tunnel east?
Yeah, spawn tunnel is east.
Then yeah, we're down the west. We're
Yeah.
down the west. And then
Yeah.
south, I think, if I remember correctly, just a smidge off the main tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, you're that portal. Yeah, I know where you guys aren't then.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys said you're going to use that flower banner I made for you guys.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
things are so cool, man. we don't really get to do banner stuff because we don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
So it's so cool.
My experience with banners is I find like cool designs that people have made online and just like, whoa, that's cool. I wonder if you can do this with it, and then I mess around with it for a little bit and then I get a result like that.
Really?
Oh, that's the same thing I do with builds. I was just like, oh, that looks cool. What if I, messed around with that?
Yeah. I mean, it's all just like variants of art. Every art piece is a variant of a different one.
Yeah, I'm not much of an artist.
Me neither.
Yeah. But I do love to paint and color and draw. Our sister is really good at painting and drawing and stuff. On level.
Yeah, my art is Minecraft. That's the only art I can do.
Same here, mate. I find I can do, like, if you ask me to just draw something just like, I don't know, a bird maybe, then I won't be able to draw it very well. But if you ask me to draw like something geometric, then I find I can draw it very well. Like if you ask me to draw just an office building, that's a very geometric shape, so I can do that quite well. But for something chaotic, no.
Yeah. Can you like draw a perfect circle?
Sadly, that is a skill I cannot master. I've tried so hard.
So difficult.
Is that flick of the wrist thing to get that really perfect circle I've seen online?
Oh, I was just thinking, like a small circle on a piece of paper. I wasn't thinking like something that
Okay,
big.
well, okay, if you're talking about a small circle on a piece of paper, I can do that flawlessly. You get a pencil and you put a dot. There you go. That's your circle.
Well, actually, technically, that's a sphere.
Dang, he's got a point.
Because it's solid. I believe that's the definition. I might be wrong. Don't
I mean,
quote me on that.
sphere's 3D, so... Yeah. Yes and no. You get half a point.
Okay. More than I usually get.
Wait, did you guys take down the... Did you guys take down part of the bridge over here? Off to the side of the island?
That depends. Where are you? Oh.
Spawn into the island on the right-hand side.
No, we didn't touch that.
So that's how far. Oh my word, that's actually wild to look at. Oh, for the love of. Because that's like a solid 20 block distance.
Oh no, it used to stick out a bit.
Yeah, it used to stick out a bit. That's what you took down so many blocks that it's like a 20 block distance out. That's actually wild to think about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did that along the entire thing, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All blocks. Except for this one block in the sky. I don't know if you can see it.
I do see that.
No idea.
Is that where
No idea
Commander
what it
Cam sits?
Oh no, he didn't know.
Okay.
He's not here actually.
Hmm.
I'm using him to talk to you.
Inception. There is a like a little dirt path that I did leave up here from when Boomer did the mace kill on the Ender Dragon.
Oh,
I decided to leave that just for like, for the love of.
Wow, man, your view
Whoa.
is amazing.
You have such big
Oh,
render
really?
distance.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
40 chunks.
I can't wait till I get a computer one day where I can have something like that. I have 13. I thought 13 was massive.
Yeah, I mean, that surprisingly, that's not as far as my render distance can go. I can crank my render distance up so high that I can see the outer end islands.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a couple videos of people who can get their render distance into the hundreds on Bedrock.
Yeah, it's excessive. You don't need that much render distance.
I know.
Yeah. I would love at least a little bit. I can go up to a whole 9.
Oh my word.
Yeah, her
That's
phone's
how old
older.
my phone is.
How old is your phone?
I think
It's a
this is the
6S.
iPhone 6S Plus.
A 6S. I have not heard of an iPhone 6 in a while, my word.
Yeah, mine is an iPhone 11, and they're on 15 right now, or 16, or whatever they're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we mention we're kind of poor?
Yeah, the phone. The reason I have a newer phone is because my dad got a newer phone, and he gave me this one.
Ah, okay.
Mine is an old one from my mom.
Do you guys like Apple products, or?
Yeah.
I have used some Androids in the past, and I just don't know what it is about the ones that I was using. At least I'm not sure about other ones. They just suck compared, at least for me. Like the user experience for Apple is better, but we have less access to things because like Android is able to do literally everything, but Apple you have to pay for it or whatever. Because they don't like, you know, letting.
I got an iPhone because that's just basic. I have an iPhone. I use Apple phones for basically everything because that's what I like grew up with. That's all I've used. My work gave me a Samsung phone, and I was just like, "The hell is this? I don't understand anything."
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, Apple it has started to. Well, Apple has always been a greedy company, but it's really started to show as of recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world governments had to literally sanction something or make a law or whatever in order to make Apple to use the
USB-C.
universal, USB-C, to use the universal charger port. And I mean, do you realize how ridiculously greedy you have to be where governments have to get involved and be like, hey, you're being ridiculous. You're gonna make your charging ports universal.
You want to know something funny I've actually heard? I'm not sure if it's true or not, but apparently if you use a third-party USB-C cable to charge the Apple phone with the USB-C adapter, it apparently charges slower than an Apple cable.
Yes, that's true.
It's true?
Yes.
Ah, that is ridiculous.
Yes. And the reason is,
Money.
if I remember correctly, it's money. But they actually adapted the way that batteries absorb power through the power boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the cord. I think it's the power box itself.
That makes sense.
Cord. And because the power boxes are so big, they're able to put in a special power relay or whatever. I don't know the correct term. So that way it charges faster using an Apple one. It's the same thing that they did with the old charging ports, the Lightning ones that aren't USB-C.
Yeah.
And when people started coming out with their own version,
just like Apple's just like, dang, we're losing like 0.2%.
Yeah, exactly. We're losing a whole $20 million of our $20 trillion a year money making thing.
Oh,
so
no.
we need to fix it. Yeah, we can't buy another 14 yachts for our CEO. We have a quota to fill here.
Yeah.
I want 11 mansions, 16 yachts, and 12 private jets, and I can't.
Mate, that's far too low for Apple.
I know.
Sir, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you can't afford your 57th super yacht. Dang, okay. Make
you know that country you were trying to buy? You can't afford the one state in that country because of a few charging ports not selling.
Yeah. Sir, I'm sorry to tell you this, but due to the new law that was passed forcing us to use USB-C cables, you won't be able to purchase those 7 continents.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Same with all those companies.
Oh.
Like, I'm all for capitalism. I'm not for corporatism.
Yep. Sadly, those two go hand in hand.
Well, if it's done right, I know that gets said for all the isms. You know, socialism, communism, Marxism, all those. So if you do it right, it'll work.
But the problem is we're humans and we're greedy.
Yep, exactly. That's why none of them work.
We like it when big number goes bigger, so we will make the big number go bigger.
Yeah. Well, that's the same for everything for human species. It's like speed number not big enough. Well, let's go faster. Yeah. Producing money not fast enough. Let's make it go faster, bigger. You know?
Yep. We gotta have it all.
Yep.
But I will give credit to the people who built the capitalist system. It has worked the longest out of all systems in the past several thousand years of human history. Unfortunately, it's starting to fail because of corporate greed.
Yep.
But, you know, credit where credit is due. It's the free market is the best one that currently exists.
I like, all this stuff was made with good intention. But
and then,
greedy people come along and just flip it on its head.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yep. Did you hear that the man who invented dynamite actually got given a World Peace Prize?
Yeah, actually, I believe so.
Yeah, that is wild to me. Man quite literally made a bomb and the world just said, thank you so much for bringing peace to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, he initially denied accepting it until he was pressured into it. I think. It's been a long time since I heard that story.
Mm.
But yeah, did you also know that nitroglycerin, which is what makes dynamite in real life,
Hmm.
is a heart medicine?
I
You know,
I
that
did not know
explosives.
that. I thought that would surprise me more, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but nitroglycerin is so explosive. I've seen people talk about nitroglycerin and how explosive it can be. That if and they've even related it to Minecraft. A couple of people have. If
Hmm.
an actual uh, Minecraft-sized block in real life of dynamite existed, it would be like the size of I can't remember the name of those bombs. It wouldn't be a nuke, but it would be like a missile-sized explosion, like one of the bad ones.
Ooh.
I believe it. If a single block of gold, if a single gold block weighs several million kgs, then a single block of TNT could definitely put a missile-sized crater in the Earth. And yet somehow we're using it to blow up the moon, and we've gone through several thousand blocks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine how hard Endstone would be in real life if it survived an entire meter thick of TNT.
And yet you can break it in under 10 seconds with a pickaxe made of wood.
Exactly.
Something ain't adding up
Minecraft's
here.
not
Either
exactly.
Steve is ridiculously strong, or that wood is somehow is laced with diamonds.
Yeah.
Minecraft's not exactly realistic, but still one of the best games in the world. Is the best game in the world.
True.
Yeah. In my opinion, the reason that it's the best game in the world is because it actually listens to feedback. Like a lot of video games out there, like this is what you're gonna get. If you don't like it, then guess what? You're toast. We're not gonna listen to you. We're not gonna change it. We're gonna do whatever we want. But with Minecraft, they actually care about like their consumers' opinions,
I would
and
like to I would like to put a spin on that. Yes, Minecraft used to listen to feedback. They haven't been listening to
yeah,
feedback as of recent.
Well, they've
yeah,
listened to quite a bit. It's just been more.
Suggestive. I'd say they have like suggestive listening to user feedback at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's
But
mostly stuff that the main player base doesn't care about. It's like stuff under the hood that doesn't matter to a lot of us, like data pack
mm,
support and everything, which a lot of people ask for. But for the majority of players, it doesn't really matter because we're not the ones making data packs and whatnot.
Fair, you got me
yeah,
there.
I mean, I don't know if you watch update videos from people like Exumavoid. They've
I
done a
do
lot.
occasionally, not very often, but just sometimes if it just pops up on my feed, I would just be like, oh yeah, this looks interesting, I'll take a gaze at it. But I don't, like, pay attention to every single detail.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I do. I mean, not full attention sometimes because sometimes it's just boring, like data pack stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
that's the majority of the update stuff that they've done is uh, data pack support and commands and whatnot.
One thing I do wish from Mojang is I wish they would stop, like, having their own set quotas. Like, oh, we have to release an update every single year. It's just, no, release when you have something good and something important to push.
See, that's part of this sort of conversation because they do it that way because they asked years and years ago. They asked the community, what would you want? Do you want small updates a couple times a year? You want major updates once a year? and the community overwhelmingly said major update once a year. I think this
True.
was back during the Village and Pillage update. It was like before that, I think.
Yeah.
And so they listened and they did it that way, but people kept getting upset since those updates. Except
kinda
for
half-baked.
yeah.
Mm.
And
that's like,
so they decided to undo it basically
yeah.
now.
And now they're saying that you're just going to get 2 small updates every year. It's just, is this really a smart business move?
Well, see, that's the thing. The thing that gets them the most money, unfortunately, is
That's the
updates.
thing.
Because it gets people interested.
Okay, one thing I would like to say is it does give them a lot of money, but it gives them a lot of money in the short term. I don't know a whole lot about like the business side of it, but I firmly believe that if they did like a big update, like once every, say, I don't know, 2 years maybe, or like 1.5 year, they would have a bigger wave of people coming to Minecraft. Because think about the Nether update. That was a massive update, and that brought everyone back to Minecraft. If they did something like that, I firmly believe it would give them like bigger profits in the long term. But it's always about the short term instant gain.
But they're a business that's run by Microsoft, I think it is.
Yep, it is.
Oh, they don't care about long term. They want money now.
Yep. Every business wants money now.
I know for a fact that a lot of the Mojang employees want the game to be updated with things that the people actually want and need. But they're forced to. But they're forced to fill quotas and stuff. Otherwise, they get downsized and everything.
I know. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'm sure there's employees that just only care about the money in Mojang. But for the most part, especially for people like Jeb and Agnes and King B-Dogs and all of them.
Yeah, they truly care about the game, but they're just like forced into really shitty situations.
Yeah. Exactly. It's very unfortunate. I mean, I love this game, and honestly, if they didn't update at all for like every 2 years or whatever, I would be fine because I love the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Personally, what I wish they would do is, like you said, once every 2 years, but during those 2 years, they would like do smaller, like.
That would be absolutely perfect. Like, even small things like, I don't know, maybe the bundle, a new block or something. Maybe a small structure similar to the underwater ruins. That'd be excellent.
My want is that they would continue expanding on the last update. Until they have
finally finish the mild update.
But like, they do a major update. Say they update the end. If we're going with the 2-year thing, they update the end next year, and then they wait 2 years and they'll do something else then. But during these 2 years, they just like, they add a flower here for an update. They fix bugs everywhere. They work on spawning algorithms and whatnot, and then maybe they add a new feature to a mob, or they add a new potion here and there. They're just like little things along the way, and then the major update after 2 years or whatever it takes for them to actually build a cool update, like a complete update.
That would be excellent.
But that's for people like us. It doesn't hold the attention of, like, there's this huge community or group, not really community, but a group of people, even on Pixelcraft, who really only play during an update, and then after like a month they stop playing.
Yep.
So, and it's a huge amount of Minecraft group, community that does that, which is unfortunate. I've never understood it because I love Minecraft so much. I play it every day, and I have for 14 years basically. I mean, there are days that I don't play Minecraft. I'm not that
Trust me, I can quit anytime I want.
I can totally quit anytime I want, but I don't want to.
I don't see it as a problem, so.
I see it as a solution to my problem.
If I don't play Minecraft, I have to deal with real life. Ugh.
I know, right? Who cares about real life?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Minecraft is life.
Indeed. Yeah. Now,
But yeah, it doesn't hold the attention of those people if you were to wait every 2 years.
yeah.
For them, Minecraft would fall into obscurity, like Fortnite or something.
Mm.
You know, it was really big, and then after a while, because their updates are kind of long in between, except for recently.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot of updates recently. I've never played Fortnite because I don't have a computer.
I played like
I
2-3 games of Fortnite when I was big, and I was just like, people find this enjoyable?
It looks like an interesting game, but it's gotten too childish recently.
Yes.
Like they've changed it from being a more mature you're gonna kill people game to a hey, let's dance and have brain rot during the entire game.
Hey, look, it's your favorite character from this movie that came out recently. Whoa.
Yeah, you get to be them. Woohoo.
Okay, one thing I do really like about Fortnite, though, is the fact that it is so diverse and there's so many characters now. Chun-Li can kill Darth Vader with a 12 gauge. That is a sentence I never thought would be real.
You know, that is a good point. And that's one of the reasons that I think it's an interesting game, is that you get to do a lot of stuff. And you get to fight, like, you know, there's a lot of people who wanted to fight Darth Vader pretending to be Luke Skywalker. So that's a good idea for the game. It's a little bit of a sellout kind of way to just like
it most definitely is a sellout.
Yeah, just for money, and most of it you have to pay for, which I hate pay to win games. I despise them.
Yeah.
I so much despise games that make you pay for features.
Pay to win is absolutely horrendous, but pay for cosmetics, that is totally fine in my opinion.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. But
as long as the cosmetics don't give you like a form of advantage, then I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Now DLCs I'm fine with in games.
Yes,
you know,
that is absolutely perfect.
You know, those are great ways for companies to make money, or indie developers, anybody. And I think that DLCs, especially paid DLCs, perfectly fine. Cosmetic, it depends on how cool the cosmetic is for me personally.
How do you guys feel about the Elden Ring DLC being nominated for Game of the Year?
Well, I've never played Elden Ring, but I have heard a lot about it, and
just the concept of a DLC being nominated for Game of the Year is really funny to me.
It is kind of funny, yeah. But I've heard that it's like one of the biggest DLCs to ever land for a game ever.
Yeah, as someone who has played Elden Ring quite a bit, it is absolutely absurd. It is quite literally a second game that is like like a third the price of the original game. It's wild.
So it's basically a whole nother game just attached to a previous game.
Yes, it's a whole nother game for a third of the price.
So yeah, I think that's a good thing to be nominated. You know, I've never really paid attention to video game award shows, or actually any award shows.
Yeah, I don't pay much attention to the award shows. I just like see who or what is nominated for each of the categories, and I'm just like, yo, that's cool. Or just like, oh, why?
And then never think about it again, basically.
Never think about it again.
Yeah, it's the same with movies and stuff. It's like, oh, you won an award? Cool. And then I don't care for the rest of the time.
Oh, you won an award? Congratulations. What movie?
That was a movie?
Yeah.
Especially, yeah, like I'll see an actor on a new movie, and in the trailer they'll say Academy Award-winning actor, blah blah blah, and I'll be like, they won an award for what?
Yeah.
I've seen some of their projects. They did not deserve it, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's for something. And then the other ones, it's just like, I don't care if you won an award. It's good for you. I'm happy for you. I honestly couldn't care less. You winning award means nothing for the movie, for people.
Yeah. Just like, this is an award for all of us. No, it's not.
No, it's an award just for you, and it's just a symbol for you. It means nothing to real people at all.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you do a good job and like being acknowledged for being a good job, that's good for you. But you know, acting
Good for
like,
you,
oh,
but you
this
don't
is
need to, like,
cool.
make it for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you thank the people that helped get you there, and then you just move on.
Mm.
And it's great for them, honestly. I'm happy that they win an award, especially if they deserve it. But again, it doesn't matter for the movie. Like if you won an award, it doesn't matter for future movies if you won an award.
The only thing that the award matters for is you will get future work.
Yeah. Like, oh, you won this award. Oh, that means you're really good at your job. That means this movie's gonna be amazing because you're in it. And it turns out, yeah, this movie sucks.
Yeah.
And like, it might not be, their fault, but it could be like a number of reasons. That doesn't necessarily mean that the movie's gonna be amazing. You know?
Yeah, I've never understood why people think, oh, this actor's in it, that movie automatically is good. Like, no, it's not.
Okay, one thing I would like to say for that is most of those people that say, like, oh, this actor's in it, this movie must be good, they're not going to watch the movie. They're going to watch the actor.
Yeah, which, again, I've never understood. I love certain actors, especially if they're great in their jobs and their respective movies and TV shows, and I'm happy to see them in other projects. But an actor being in something does not make that project automatically good.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
His or her role, maybe, if they're really that good, maybe their role will be good in the movie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't automatically make the movie or TV show or whatever good. It's
Yeah,
like
that happened to me quite recently. Like, I'm a huge fan of Life is Strange, and they brought the original character back for a new game that released. And so I bought the game. I enjoyed the actor who played the main character. She did a very good job, but the game was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's kind of annoying is that there's people out there who only get awards because they're rich and famous and have backers and stuff. Like they didn't what are you talking about? This person got an award, but this person sucked in this movie.
Yeah.
And like this actor in this movie was amazing, and they got skipped for the award. And that's aggravating. Like seriously, out of all of the people who worked on this project, that person got an award.
Yeah.
Like really? Or like this movie sucks. Why does it have an award? They should be giving the award to this movie because this movie was incredible and amazing. But no, let's give it to this movie that was kind of bad.
Yeah. And there's also another version of that where it's just like the actors believe they deserve the award because they were a part of a movie.
Yeah,
I've never liked people who look like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
One actor I used to love when I was a kid, Dwayne Johnson. I found out, like, not that long ago, Dwayne Johnson's an asshole. He is an absolutely horrible person.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I love him too. He's a great person. He used to be a great person.
Yeah.
I don't know now. He used to play good roles. And I mean, he used to. He was always funny in the movies that he was in. He's not the best actor,
Yeah.
but he plays the roles well. I know that's kind of
Yeah.
contradictory. He
Yeah.
plays
No,
the roles
it
well.
makes sense.
Not a
It
great
makes
actor.
sense.
Yeah.
But and then a few years ago, like 1 or 2 years ago, I found out he ended up making his contracts for movies where he cannot lose a fight in
Yes.
that movie,
That is
which is
so,
ridiculous.
How
You mean
fragile
to
of
tell
an ego do you need to have so that you
Exactly.
cannot lose in a fictional story?
Exactly.
yeah.
And I used to love his movies like, Journey to the
Center of
Mysterious
the Earth?
Island.
No, he wasn't in that
Earth.
movie, sorry.
He was in the Mysterious Island.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
no.
a good movie. He played that role well. It was great.
Mhm.
I love that movie. I especially like Josh Hutchinson, however you pronounce his last name. He's always been a good actor for me. Loved all the movies he was in when he was a kid, especially Journey to the Center of the Earth. Brendan
Yeah,
Fraser
that
was
good
great in
movie.
that one. I love that
Mm.
movie.
Yeah.
But The Rock was great in that movie. He was amazing in Game Plan, which was one of his earliest movies. Love
Yes,
that
that's
movie.
a good movie.
And in Tooth Fairy 2, I think it was, or it was 1 or 2, I can't remember which. That was funny.
That
It
was
wasn't
so
it wasn't a great movie, but it was funny.
Yeah.
And that was the point of the movie at the time.
Mhm.
So in other movies that he's been in, they were good. They were great. Like Jumanji. Not
Yeah.
the best movie, but hilarious. Great action.
Jumanji
I
2,
like-
he did the grandpa well.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did very good in those movies. And I think it was after that I found out he has it in his contract that he can't lose a fight. And I'm like, really? You're gonna sacrifice plot and storyline for your fragile ego? That's just ridiculous.
One thing I also found out about Dwayne Johnson is I'm not that much of a DC guy, but apparently when he got cast for Black Adam, he tried to make the entire DC cinematic universe revolve around Black Adam and Superman, and I was just like, bro.
Yeah, I found out about that too, and I was so ticked off because I thought he would make the perfect Black Adam. When I heard that they were going to make that movie before they had said he would be Black Adam, and I saw him being fan cast as Black Adam, I was like, oh, I totally agree. He would make a perfect Black Adam. And then when it finally came about, I was like, finally, a great casting for those type of movies. DC's had kind of a lot of trouble with casting.
Yeah.
Outside of Superman and Aquaman and Shazam. I think those are the only ones that
They did a
really
good job voice casting for Batman when the animated series came out.
Is that a new series or one of the old?
No, it one of the older ones.
Oh yeah, Kevin Conroy, the best
Yep,
Batman.
that's the
voice
one.
ever.
That's the one.
Yeah. He is literally the perfect Batman voice. No one has ever been as good, and no one will ever be as good.
Yeah.
It's really sad that he died.
I know, it's really sad.
Yeah.
He also played Batman the most. No one else has played Batman as much as he has.
True. I would be absolutely mortified if I was like challenged. I'm not a voice actor, but even if I was like a professional voice actor, I would be mortified trying to live up to his performance.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like with the Joker for Mark Hamill. You know, how can you follow up after that? Or like if you're going to be a live action, how can you follow up Heath Ledger's Joker?
Yeah.
I never saw much of Heath Ledger's career before he died, and actually since he died. I've only really seen one movie, I think, and it was a long, long time ago, outside of the Dark Knight or whichever one he was in. But he played Joker so well in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect live action Joker, in my opinion. I wish he had been able to do more.
Hmm. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
And then we got Jared Leto. Ugh. His Joker was just disgusting.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like I
DC
said,
has been kind of hit or miss with their casting choices now that I think about it.
Yeah, like I said, DC has been really bad at casting. Outside of Shazam and Superman and Aquaman. I was a little hesitant at Aquaman because he didn't look like Aquaman because Aquaman's, white
Yeah,
and
yeah, I see
fair.
that.
And he's not as bulky. He's more slender in most of the depictions. But when I saw the movie, I was like, you know what? He makes a great Aquaman.
Yeah.
He did the story good.
Yeah.
Yes, that was such a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. When the Minecraft movie was announced and they said Jack Black and Jason Momoa were going to be part of the Minecraft movie, I was just like, okay, I can see Jason Momoa playing Steve from Minecraft.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see this. And then Jack Black.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Like,
I was like, wait, you had the option of Jason Momoa playing Steve, who actually looked like Steve if you cut his hair right.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, even if you don't cut his head, the beard.
Yeah.
And then Jack Black.
And that's another actor that people are like, oh, he's in the movie, it's gonna be a good movie. Like, I love Jack Black. He's an amazing actor.
Okay, one thing I would like to say, multiple people will go see the movie purely just for Jack Black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same with The Rock, though.
Mm.
It's the same with The Rock. They'll go see it just because he's in it.
Yeah.
But it's the same with Jack Black. But I love
They don't
Jack
care if the movie's gonna be good or bad. They're just going for that actor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I've never understood. I like certain actors a lot, and like Jack Black, and I will see movies sometimes, I guess, based off of the actors in it. But 99% of the time I go see a movie or I watch it at home or whatever, it's because the story interests me. The trailer looks cool. The cinematics are amazing. I've heard a good amount of stuff online. I honestly could not care less about the actor.
I'm more so nowadays goes to see movies either for because I like the movie or I'm interested in the movie. That's a very rare occurrence. Or B, to go and shit on it. There's no in between.
I'm more laid back on movie critique. I've seen a lot of movies that people are like, this movie's trash. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, it's not a great, but it's not trash. This scene was amazing. The acting was good. The sound design was a little off, but it wasn't bad. I'm very, very laid back on the critiquing of movies. I really like a lot of movies. I've seen hundreds of movies in my life, probably close to 1,000. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of TV shows. So I consider myself somebody who can tell the difference between a good movie/TV show and a great one. But people are really harsh with it, in my opinion. Because some of it is just ridiculous. Because they'll say it's a horrible, awful, terrible movie, and I'm just like, were we watching the same movie?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, seriously, this movie was awesome. I mean, it's not like the #1 movie of the year or whatever, but it was still a pretty good movie.
Sometimes for me, when I go to see a movie, I'm just like, oh yeah, that was a really good movie, but over time it'll just sink in and just I'll have a double take of the movie and just that's actually not that good of a movie. I don't like that.
Yeah, it usually takes a second watch for me to notice that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I went to a friend's birthday and we watched Joker 2, Viva la D or whatever it was called, the second Joker movie.
I haven't
And
seen either.
yeah, I had more fun making fun of the movie afterwards with my friends than actually watching the movie.
Yeah, I've heard that Joker 2 is trash, like a lot of
It
people.
is horrendous. Apparently, I'm not sure if this is true, but apparently, the entire movie was based on a shower thought.
Really?
Yeah, but apparently,
Wow.
the director or
Wow.
like the screenwriter or whoever, producer, was in the shower one day, and the idea for Joker 2 just came to him, and he was just like, right, we're making a movie.
Man, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to make a movie on a stupid thought? I mean, man, be able to be that rich to be like, yeah, I want to make this. I don't care if it's dumb. I just want to make it.
I wish more movies like that would be made because they're more fun.
Yeah, that's
Because there
true.
are movies I've seen where the people who made it were just like, yeah, we just thought it would be funny.
Mm.
It's not serious. It's just funny. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but this is one of the best movies I've seen.
I'm all for that as long as it's not like tied to like anything important. Like the first Joker movie, that was a really good movie. Like the second movie didn't. It's a disgrace to the first.
Uh,
But
Yeah,
I'm
I've
all
heard a
for
lot.
movies based on shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more passion project than let's pump out some money making videos or movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for that too, but to actually be like, hey, this is actually canon, this is
Yeah.
actually part of this. And
Mm.
I'm just like, wait, what? Are you serious? But this movie sucks in comparison to all of the others.
Yeah.
Like, you're actually gonna be like, oh yeah, this wasn't just for fun. Yeah, this was real, and you're just
Yeah.
gonna have to deal with it. Like those, like,
Yeah.
just why? Why you have to ruin the franchise like that?
Yeah.
That's another weird one because everything has to be a franchise nowadays.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
You can't make movies just to make movies anymore. It seems like
Exactly. It all has like some
at least a few
interconnecting
years.
story.
Yeah.
At least in the few years, I've noticed a couple of movies recently that are coming out that were not connected to a franchise. Like speaking of Jack Black's going to be in a movie called Dear Satan or Santa.
Dear Satan.
That
Yeah.
looks so funny.
Yeah, a kid was writing a letter to Santa, but he misspelled it because Satan's a little bit off from Santa. And then Satan comes to the kid and is like, "Here's you wrote a letter to me. I'm going to do stuff. I can't remember exactly, but it looked
Yeah,
funny.
we haven't seen it. We just saw the trailers for it, and it looks so funny.
Yeah, the Satan's trying to corrupt the like 9-year-old kid, and he goes back to I guess there's some sort of council or something because he was talking to like somebody who's supposed to be higher up than him, which wouldn't make much sense, but I'm not sure. And he's like,
Yeah.
this kid's incorruptible. I can't get him to give in to his dark side or something. I can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
temptation, maybe. I'm not sure.
I
But it
kind
does
of
look funny.
Yeah, it does look funny. I kind of want to see it.
I like the
Basically,
I
it's
find
Jack
it
Black.
very funny Satan going to like a counselor or therapist. I find that kind of funny.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
Yeah.
My word. Back when in secondary school, there was a web comic I read. I forgot. It's called like The Adventures of God, and basically they portray God as just a drunken fool and such, and like how he handles with the modern world and such. It was just, it was so weird, and I read it for quite a while just to like see the absurdity of it. It was just really weird.
Yeah, very, very few depictions of God is anywhere close to what would be realistic.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely
whether
not.
whether or not you believe in God, the depictions of God nowhere
Never
close to
accurate.
right. You know, I mean, I get the funny play is to make it like God's not really all powerful, and so that way he can be a bumbling idiot, or he has to actually wave his hands or whatever to actually do something. When in reality, if he uh, was actually there, he could just not do anything and it would happen. You know, or he would just say it and it would happen. I
Mm,
mean, there's very, very few depictions that I've ever seen or heard of about the biblical God
yeah.
uh, actually being correct.
Mhm.
Like I've seen
Like there's
several adaptations of Satan and such, and it's like,
yeah,
yeah, that one's more so lenient because there's never really a good like descriptor of
yeah,
Satan, I guess. Oh, there's no
Yeah.
like generally accepted. Hey, this is this.
yeah.
So
And they
people have
always
like a bit more
take it.
leniency with it.
Yeah, they always seem to take Satan in depictions in the direction of, oh, he's misunderstood. And it's never he's pure evil, which I've never understood because with with the Bible's depiction of Satan, which there isn't much, like you said, he isn't good in any way.
No, he's
The
not.
so
Yeah.
why does everyone who depicts Satan, like in the TV show Lucifer, which I've heard is a very good show, um,
Yeah,
and
we have.
like Has Been Hotel and Good Omens or Bad Omens, whatever it's called, they all depict Satan as leaning towards being actually a good guy, and God is the bad guy, which makes no
Which is
sense.
just false.
You know, like in Lucifer, they depict God as a more neglectful father,
Mm.
which would make absolutely no sense considering the entire Bible is literally written to show you how good of a father God is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but you know, whatever.
Another adaptation I have seen of Satan is sort of chaotic neutral. Is just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not doing anything. I am following your moral rules to the letter. You have done this, so you will now
Yes.
be punished.
Yep.
And just
Basically,
like it's out of my hands, this is your own rules. I'm just following them.
Yeah.
basically like the Fae in old folklore. They
Yeah.
sort of attribute Satan as something similar to that.
They
don't
take
just
everything
explicitly
literal.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when a Fae says, hey, can I have your name? Yes, you may. My name is Damien. Okay, you no longer have a name. I have taken your name.
Exactly. Yeah. Because they're very literal and they've spent supposedly thousands of years learning human language in order to trick us into giving them things like our names, our faith, you know, stuff like that.
My favorite thing of that, I saw a little comic of just like a Fae saying, hi, welcome to my house. May I take your coat? Ah, yes, thank you. And the Fae just runs off with the coat.
Yeah, I've seen things like that before.
Yep.
Yeah. My favorite posts on the internet like that are in that sort of vein of things is when they sort of funny emphasize, I don't know the right word. They make vampires more funny than they do serious characters. And what I seem to notice is that when they make vampires in that way, instead of a serious threat, they make them more like people, is that they seem to lean further towards a fae than they do a human. Or some sort of evil demon-like creature that sucks your blood and eats people or whatever.
Oh my! I'm playing a Dungeons and Dragons game where the big bad evil guy is a vampire called Strahd, and when my players first met the big bad vampire, they were all like joking and just like, oh, don't take my blood, and I was just like, okay, Yeah, and I ended up making the vampire kill one of the players, and just like they had this moment of realization and just like, oh shit, this isn't a funny haha situation. This is a bad guy. This is someone who means business, and they immediately got serious and just like, okay, we gotta take him out.
Like, oh, wait a minute, we actually have to fight.
Just that realization click. Just like, shit, life is at stake here.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the Satan depiction, is that with vampires, people seem to have been leaning away in recent years from vampires being pure evil to vampires are like, more people. They're more like humans or bumbling idiots that just happen to suck your blood. Which is always funny in my opinion, but it's also a little weird considering they're supposed to be predators. They're not supposed to be friends. Although I guess I'm a little bit guilty of that too, because I've come up with an idea for a TV show about a vampire who is a a history teacher because he lived through it.
Oh, that's a clever idea.
Yeah. And the series would be basically him talking about history and how it actually happened instead of in the books, and then students would be like, "But the book says," and he'd be like,
"The books are wrong."
The books are lies. And they're like, "How do you know?" He's like, "I can't tell you how I know. I just know." And then there'd be like a major plot point of a student, of like one of the main character students, would figure out he's a vampire. He'd be like, "Well, I'm not gonna say no, but how do you know I'm a vampire?" They're like, "We know."
So this book that was made like 150 years ago has your name on it, and there's a picture of you in it.
That's actually one of the plot points Ed come up with. It was he was in a photograph, one of the really, really old photographs from a long time ago. And the reason that he actually is in the photograph, because the main depiction of vampires is that they can't be photographed or in mirrors. But the actual folklore reason for vampires not appearing in photographs and mirrors is because that they used to be backed, at least mirrors anyways, used to be backed with a metal that was sort of classified as pure. But nowadays they're made with impure metal, like tin or aluminum or something. I can't remember exactly. So that way they would actually be able to see the reflection. And photographs use, I believe, aluminum oxide for the flash. It's really, really long time ago, which is impure. So they would probably be able to be seen in photographs.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research into vampires. Actually, most folklore creatures and supernatural things. It's a special interest of mine.
Oh, that's just cool.
Yeah, werewolves, vampires, stuff like that. Loch Ness Monster, Selkies.
For me, it's more so Greek mythology and Norse mythology.
Yeah, Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Norse mythology too. Yeah, I'm into all of them basically. Mythology, cryptozoology.
Oh my! When like Epic was like becoming a big thing, some of my friends are just like, "Hey, have you heard of this album? It's actually really cool. It's called Epic. It's about Greek mythology. You know Greek mythology." Yep. I had to listen to it, and I was just like, "Yeah, this is cool. It's not accurate, but it's cool." And they're just like, "What? What's not wrong?" Well, Odysseus doesn't have beef with Poseidon. Poseidon doesn't actually like show up and like throw hands with the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are Greek gods. If Poseidon wanted to throw hands with Odysseus, Odysseus would be dead.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Poseidon is one of the original gods. Like, seriously.
It's actually believed that Poseidon used to be the king of the gods before Zeus came along.
Well, yeah, but there's so many different theories about Greek mythology. It's kind of hard to follow which canon is canon.
Yeah.
So you have to like give and take certain things. It's like a Arthurian legend, King Arthur and Merlin and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of that has been muddled and stuff because other authors have written things along the years in those days. Which is why a lot of people actually believe King Arthur existed because so many different authors wrote about a man called Arthur who had a sword
Stuck in the
called
stone.
Excalibur, and did stuff.
Yeah.
Now, for the most part, people who have actually studied Arthurian legend have tried to sift through that stuff to state or to see which is real and what's fake. They've stated that a large portion of it is just war stories of random people that they just ended up attributing to Arthur because they didn't know who was actually there in the fight. So stuff like that.
I will be right back.
But one of my favorite stories about Greek mythology creation is that a lot of it was created based off of bear corpses. Have you heard about that?
I have not heard about that, no.
So what happened was bear skeletons look very similar to human skeletons, except big. They just look like really big human skeletons. And so a long, 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 long time ago, they would find these massive, what they thought human skeletons, and thought that they were,
Gods.
demigods and gods and men and heroes of great strength and power. And so what they would do is that they would not really bury them. What are the mausoleum? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The above ground grave thing.
Yeah, mausoleum.
They would build mausoleums for them, thinking they were heroes, and they would give them. Sometimes they would give them names, and sometimes they would find names attributed to the area that the bear corpse was found, and stories would be built upon those skeletons, and over time it became the Greek mythology.
Okay.
It's one of the theories for some of the Greek mythology. Now, obviously, humans have a tendency to create and/or fudge up the details.
What?
Of stories
No.
and create things to believe in, fake gods and whatnot, heroes, and all that. So.
Okay.
That's why historians have so much history to sift through. That's why so many people are historians, because even in the last, 4,000 years, there's so much history around the world that you have to be like, well, is this real? Well, we can look at this area to see if this had something similar.
Was this a legit story, or was it a shower thought?
Yeah, basically, yeah, exactly. Which is the story, what's it called? Troy. The Battle of Troy.
Yes, the Battle of Troy.
It used to be believed that it was real. And then they found out, actually, it's mythology. It didn't actually happen, and it was just a story like, Zeus and Hercules and all those things. It was just a story of a battle in a fictional place, like King Arthur and all those things. Yeah. And after a couple hundred years of believing it was myth, they found actual evidence that Troy actually existed and that the battle and the war or whatever happened in that area actually happened. So it's entirely possible that the story that was told about the Trojan horse and everything actually happened. Which is very interesting to me.
I always wanted to believe that the Battle of Troy was, real and such. I was fine with it just being, mythology, because still it's a really cool story. But the fact that it like could be real, I really like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, humans are sneaky bastards. It's not impossible to think like of a war strategy like that.
Yeah. It's such a it's such an easy thing to come up with in a way, because like
Yeah.
you think, how can you get around a wall? Well, you have to get inside of it, so you would want to get inside without being detected. Well, the best way to get inside is to be let inside. Well, how
Indeed.
do you get let inside? Well, you give them a gift for the
Mm.
king or whatever. And so, well, how do we get people in the gift? Well, we make the gift big enough, we make it hollow. And
Indeed.
then, the rest is history.
Mm.
Literally. I mean,
Okay.
it's the plot of so many storylines and TV shows and movies. It's just done over and over again. Like in Pirates of the Caribbean. They were the Captain Jack and Orlando Bloom's character that I can't remember his name. They got underneath a rowboat and walked the bottom of the ocean to get behind uh, soldiers or whatever. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, they got to like a ship that was like being parked and such, and they did that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be
So
back in just 1 second, Sai.
it's
I
okay.
just gotta quickly do something, so I shall return.
So do I. I'll be right back too.
Okie dokie. We are back. Alright. Dang, all my stuff's nearly fully repaired. Okay, yep, that's good. Okay. Let's head back to the inn. Kez and Commander are no longer not here. They're unmuted, but we will get them back soon, hopefully. Alright. Let us keep going. Are they both? No, they're both online. And they haven't died. Cool. Hopefully they've just like boxed themselves in. You know, whoop. Oh gosh. I need to get more totems. This is my last totem. I don't feel safe, but I will. I'm a big boy, I'll survive. And to the end. This is wild to look at. Just put them so nice. Alright, let's go. Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm back to. So,
Hello, you two all good?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
I have a question. Can you sometimes hear me twice?
I can, yes.
Dang it. Hoping that was just on my end.
Nah. That's all good though.
I'm not entirely sure how to fix it.
It's alright.
I apologize for everyone listening. Now, back to the podcast.
Back to the podcast, yes. This is the Endstone podcast.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good name, though. Yeah, I actually thought about starting a podcast a couple of years ago. I came up with a name and everything, but then I was like, how much more work for something I'm not that interested in? Like, I can talk for a long time, but it's hard to keep to one subject. I jump a lot because of my brain.
I had the same idea to like start a podcast with some of my mates, and we had name and everything sorted out, and we wouldn't have a theme where just jump from like topic to topic with just a general idea. But turns out 3 socially awkward dudes just in a voice call talking about random stuff doesn't make terribly good content.
Yeah, that's part of the same reason. Yeah, socially awkward idiots pretending to talk about something they know nothing about. That's why, we never. I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm calling her and me an idiot.
Oh, but that's oh my god.
Did you hang up on purpose?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
You angered him.
You angered me. That's mean. You called me an idiot. That's rude.
No, I said I didn't call you an idiot. I was calling her an idiot. And me.
Actually, wait. How much endstone have we mined just from these few layers that we've taken out?
Oh, I threw a lot of it away at the beginning because I didn't know you set up shulkers.
No, I set it up for shulkers.
Yeah, this was, oh, well, if it wasn't you, it was Kaz. I just added 2 shulkers because that's all I had on me at the moment. Here's another 2 shulkers if we're running out. Which we probably aren't, but...
No, we have probably another 8 shulkers empty.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Well,
They
this
were down
one's
here.
full. This one just needs 3 more stacks and then it's full. And then the rest of these should be empty.
Okay,
Oh,
I might just take a few stacks and I might, make like the, circumference of the circle. Oh, come on! Why the hell? Why is there 2 of you?
do you want a pumpkin?
No, I refused pumpkin. I purely do not wear pumpkins out of spite. If I pop my totem, I'm gonna be upset.
Well, you wouldn't if you were the pumpkin.
No. I'm stubborn. Why the hell? Oh, come on!
Oh, no.
Really? That was my last totem!
Here, I'll give you one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you two.
I'll just take that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They just, like, popped back out of nowhere just to get, like, the final 2
right?
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I waited the pumpkin. I'm not good enough to kill them.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
good enough
no.
either. I just don't wear it out of spite.
I'd just be panicking, screaming the entire time.
Running around in a circle.
Yeah.
Like a chicken with their head cut off.
Wait, you called me chicken?
Well, if Fox fits.
That's rude, man.
Yeah. Walks like a chicken. Talks like a chicken. Looks like a chicken. It's obviously a duck. That's how the saying goes, isn't it?
Sure it is, little buddy.
Don't patronize. I pity the fool that patronizes me.
Oh, for the love of... I was about to take a very cool screenshot with, like, an Enderman, but the Enderman teleported away before I could take the screenshot. Sad.
Well, maybe you can go to the VOD and pause it and get a screenshot then.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Down in blue again.
See. How
Now
many
I
days?
just realized
What?
I just added another massive project to my list.
Congratulations. It's too late to back out now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna top it next season. Building a miniature decked out an entire iron island renovation, free of some of the biggest shops on the server.
Why do you need to talk? Why can't you just, build what you want to build? Why
That's
stress
how you
yourself
get the
out?
clicks.
Just do you. Do what you want to do. Don't let other people tell you what to do, man.
Commander, you need to do the biggest project you possibly can.
I literally just did. I have done 3 of them. All within the last 2 weeks, basically. Actually, all within the last month.
One, two. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now, I'm sure I already know the answer to this. Probably being work as the answer. But how come you don't make videos on the Pixelcraft? You only do streaming?
I am working on a video for Pixelcraft, but more so, it's... When I make a video, I want to make, like, kind of like a spectacle. I want to make, like, something I'm proud of. For me, streaming is just, like, chaotic. And I enjoy the chaos. But...
Yeah, it's probably also way easier because you could just...
Yeah, because I just
do
hit the
whatever.
stream button and then just go ahead and have fun. But for videos, like, I want to do something, you know, I want to do something special.
Yeah. The only annoying thing that I hate about making videos is editing. It takes so
Yeah.
long to edit videos.
Yeah, it does take quite a while to edit a video. And I've also, like, I've scrapped multiple videos purely because, like, I'm not happy with the quality of it.
Yeah, I understand that.
After a while, yeah, that it just kind of like burns you out.
Yeah, that's true.
6, 1, 2, 5, 6, there we go. And then 3, 2, 2. I need 4. How many have I? 1, 2, 3.
Hello
Building
there.
circles kind of stresses me out, especially one of this size, because if you mess up one block, then... Oh boy.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah. That's why I don't build circles that size. I'm pretty good at building circles from small to pretty decent size, but when you get to that big, it's just,
Yep.
I'm not gonna do it. I will mess it up.
Man, I couldn't do what you're doing right now. I would be terrified that I would fall off.
Well, he has wings, so do
I mean, I have fallen off multiple times. Hi, Commander. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
I have fallen off here multiple times. It's just, you gotta catch yourself. Hi, Kaz.
Hi.
There's an Enderman beneath you, and he is not very happy.
Yeah, he's not happy at you.
Is he not happy at me, or is he not happy at you? He's not looking at me. If he was upset with me, he'd teleport over here and just smack me in the back of the head.
No, that's too far to teleport.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
But you know, if somebody built out there,
No. That is not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. That's illegal.
I'm just filling in the circle. I'm helping you out.
No, you don't need to do that just yet. We need more endstone to fill in the circle. Go mine more endstone.
No, I think we have enough endstone.
No, I think we need a bit more. I think we need a bit more.
I just need to place one, another
No,
one.
no, I don't think that. I don't think that's no.
And I just, another one.
You know, it's really hard holding down this right mouse button. I think I might let go.
Oh no! Okay, you're right. We should dig more endstone here.
Yes, that is a very good idea. You should do that. Oh, great!
Oh no!
Make the bridge.
Thank you, Kaz. Thank you. You're a great person. Thank you, Kaz. No. Kaz.
Please don't die.
Great save.
Ooh, nice.
That was a great save.
Jeez, man.
Oh my word.
You know, my coordination sucks.
It's a long fall. You have plenty of time to catch yourself.
Oh, it's not that long of a fall. I can vouch.
Man, I wish endstone could be instant mined.
I know. I wish it would be. It would make this so much easier.
And faster. Oh, I almost broke my pick.
Wig is on, not on to give us the XP.
You can head to my mob farm if you want. That repairs your tools really fast.
Okay. Where is it?
East Highway, roughly 447.
East.
Spawn tunnel.
Oh, that's fun.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Then 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You found it, Kaz?
Not yet. Let's see.
There's just
Is
a...
it, is it the same as the end?
No, it's not the same as the end. It's further down.
Further down.
You should see the holding area where you helped me move all those villagers to.
Oh, okay.
There's just a random crafting table halfway underneath the end island.
What?
You're kidding.
That is weird.
Whoa.
Is it past this really pretty tunnel?
Yes, it's past the pretty tunnel. It should be a 2x3 in the wall.
Okay.
One, 2, 3.
Oh, I think I found it.
Nice. There should be, 2 levers with redstone lamps on the floor. If you just flick both of those levers and stand between the iron bars, you should be all good.
Okay.
That's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 2. So I need a 1. 2, there we are. 1.
Wow, this place is crazy.
Sorry, what'd you say?
This place is crazy.
Thank you. Two. Two. 3, 4. Then,
So other than work and Minecraft, what are some things you do?
sorry, say that again?
Other than work and Minecraft, what are some things that you do?
Well, play D&D with some of my mates, but, not a whole lot at the moment. I used to attend, Polytech, but, I finished that up, like, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. So, now, I'm on the look for a, consistent job instead of one where hours are just whenever they need something fixed. But I'm not looking too hard at the moment because I just want a little bit of break from study.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't do terribly much else. How about you two? What do you guys do?
Well,
I write.
You write?
Yep.
Ooh.
I write books and that's pretty much it. Ideas down universes. Nothing
Nice.
published right now, so
How about you guys?
I crochet. And kind of do some arts and crafts, and I like painting and drawing and coloring and stuff.
This might be just sound a bit silly, but have you guys like considered like writing a D&D story or making like a D&D campaign? Because you got both halves of what you need to make a really good one.
you know, that's funny. We've talked a little bit recently, well, a couple months ago, about playing D&D. Because we recently got these pouches of really beautiful D&D dice.
Ah, okay.
I was like, oh, I've heard of D&D for the most part. I've heard about a lot of things, but not really enough to know how to play.
Yeah, we're definitely noobs. Like we know next to nothing.
Well,
We'd be more than news. We've never played.
Yeah.
Well, D&D is basically just playing make-believe, but with math. And it's not... It sounds really complicated, but it's really not. It's very simple. No, it's not very simple. It's easy to understand. But I highly recommend you guys just... I don't know, just... find a group of people that want to play D&D and just start playing games together. That's really the best way to get into it.
Okay.
Because I've been...
So we have to know people? Because we have to know
Unfortunately, yes, you do have to know some people to play Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't even have to be, like, in real life friends. You can just get, like, a group of people online and just, like, hop in a Discord call and go for it.
Well, as one of the very few people we actually know, you want to play D&D?
Yes, I would like to play D&D, thank you.
Yeah, we don't really get out much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
fair.
know very many people. In fact, people on the server are the only people that we know online.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, ask on Pixelcraft, see if anybody wants to play D&D. Hell, I can be the dungeon master if you want.
Okay.
So you're like gonna show us basically everything. Because like we said, we know like hardly anything about it.
Don't worry, you're not the first. You won't be the first people I've taught how to play Dungeons and Dragons. I've had to teach multiple people how to play D&D.
Now, it doesn't cost anything. We don't have to buy models or nothing.
Nope, you don't have to buy models or something. Legitimately, Dungeons and Dragons started with just a couple guys using tissues to write down their like character information and such. So you just need like a piece of paper and some dice, and that's it. You don't even have to get physical dice. You can just use the Google Dice Roller.
Okay.
Well, we do have the dice. And
Yeah,
it's very
it's
beautiful dice.
really pretty.
Congratulations. Don't worry, and after like 2 months of playing Dungeons and Dragons, you'll have 5 sets of dice.
I need a computer before I need more dice.
Don't worry, we can break that mentality.
No, thank you. I really, really need that computer.
But shiny rocks.
We have 3 sets of them. We got one for each of us.
What? That's not enough. You need more. More dice.
No, I need a computer and then dice. Well, actually, I need a computer and then a lightsaber and then dice.
But dice.
But lightsaber.
This on note of D&D dice, on like the final day of my Polytech course, we were all just kind of like goofing off, just talking about random stuff and googling random things. You can legitimately buy a set of dice made out of tungsten steel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And each of those dice is like half a kg.
What's that in freedom units?
I don't know. I don't know freedom unit conversion. I only know metric.
Okay.
I don't. Is a kg 3 pounds? I don't know. Oh, wait, I'm
3?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Kg 2 pounds. Gotcha. Okay, 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. So each of those dice weighs 1 pound.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's
They were like
Right.
$500 US.
wow.
Actually, you know what? That's not bad for that kind of dice.
Dice that you can also use as a weapon, yes.
Put it in a sock and beat people to death.
I don't think the sock will be able to hold, mate.
I'll use 2 socks. We'll roll for perception. I don't know what they're called. When you're about to beat the person with them, you can tell them to roll for
Roll to attack or roll to hit.
no, for them to get away.
Oh, to get away? No, that's just run. You just get to run, that's it. You make your run. Dun. I mean, for D&D, you don't need, like, the models and such. You can buy models and such if you, like, want to meet up in person. Like, with my Polytech group, one of my mates has a 3D printer, so he printed us off, like, custom D&D models, and we got to paint them and all. I did a horrible job painting because I'm very bad at art, but yeah, it was cool.
Okay. Well, I would like to get a 3D printer one day, but that's after Point Saber.
No, that's after buying 12 more sets of dice.
Why do you need so many dice?
Hmm?
Why do you need so many dice?
Because you always need more dice. You never have enough dice.
Is it just for the shiny factor?
It's just for the shiny factor.
Oh, okay.
But lightsaber.
Yeah, it's just dice.
shiny.
It's shiny dice. It's not even shiny dice. You can get some dice that when you jingle them in your hand, they sound like music. I'm not kidding. My mate has a set of dice like that.
You don't
Okay,
do
maybe I
something.
do need to buy dice.
You just Google D&D dice and you buy them. You don't need all the organs in your body to function.
You're right. I don't need both kidneys.
Exactly. You don't need one kidney, and the second one's just for show.
I could probably sell off half my liver. They regrow, right?
Exactly. You don't need both eyes to be able to see.
I'm not giving up my eyes. That's too far. No, I do need both eyes.
Hmm.
They wouldn't want them anyways. I need glasses, so. Now, if I had an extra set of eyes that somebody happens to have, that I could
Kaz just immediately clicked.
What would have been really funny if you had just like left the game. If there's somebody else that had eyes and you're just
Look,
like, oh,
mate.
I'm not here.
Look, mate, if you wanted to take my eyes, it would be quite difficult. You'd have to...
Touche, my friend, touche.
Also, one thing I did notice whilst I was building the circle out here, we are going to have to cut off this portion of the end dimension over here, because it's going to cut. The circle is going to cut through here. So we either need to destroy this section here or like incorporate it into the circle.
Okay. Go get me TNT, Dana.
Beg your pardon?
I was telling Dinah to go get me TNT.
I'm sorry, one more time, I didn't hear you.
I told Dino to go get me some TNT.
Ah, okay. No, Squee, I am not spawning withers again.
Well, I mean, if you spawned it under
No!
inside this section.
No! Wait, I am not spawning another wither in the end. I have the resources for it. I am not doing it.
This is a really big section.
It really is. I mean, we can just blow it up with TNT. We don't need to be too careful with that one. No fun. Squee, you did not see what happened.
Yeah,
The wither quite literally plummeted through the end stone. We have a battle wound over here. If you take a look, this is what the wither did. I was like,
yeah.
I am not spawning another wither.
Yeah, it would ruin this nice, pretty flatness that we've
Exactly. Why would you want to ruin their fantastic work, Squee? Why would you want to do that?
We have to go. Our dogs are barking. That's something.
Yeah.
No worries. Thank you
Problem,
guys
be
so
right
much for the
back.
help.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Dude. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 3 hours. Wow. Megapup, hello! Oh, Megapug, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Well, we got Kaz and Commander here to help out with the end project. That is very nice of them. Okay, you? I'm alright, thank you. Just working on this. Yeah. Working on flattening out the end to Y49. Yeah, down here. So got quite a bit left. Can't believe I've been streaming for 3 hours. Hasn't felt that long. Actually, wait, hold on. How much would we have to cut off? This is quite a bit we are going to have to get rid of. Oh, I can't believe I landed that. Jeez. That's actually not that bad. It's not that... We won't have to cut off that much of the end island there. Could realistic... Wait, hold on. Let me finish up the circle here and then we'll get a better idea of what we need to do. 2, 3... And then... 1, 2... Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And we go out by 4... And then we go out by 3, and then we go out by 3, and then we go out by 3, and then we go out by 3. That should be 4 there? Yeah, that's 4. Okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go out by 2. Go out by 3. And then we go out by 2. 1, 2. Wait, hold up. I need to make sure I get this right, otherwise it's going to cause so many problems later. So that's 4, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is 2, this is 3, and I need to do... I need to do 2 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then it's 1, and then... Oh. 2, 2, and then it's 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 1, and then it's 1, and then it's 2. Yikes, this is bad. This is quite a large part we are going to have to cut off. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. And there's an Enderman right by... Nope, there's no longer an Enderman right behind me. I just saw him fall off. Oh boy. There's a single piece of TNT down there. What? An Enderman must have placed this. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That is wild to look at. Whoa. I'm so glad I have Kaz and Commander to help me out with this. I would not be able to do this otherwise. You wanna go outside, Miss Tofi? No? Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end stream there for today. We got quite a bit done. My word. Oh, my word, Miss Toffee. Please, make up your mind. There you go. Okay. Alright, well, we are gonna end stream there for now. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to anyone who tuned in live. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. Thank you for taking time out of your day to play some video games with me. I think we got Hades up next. We got Hades a bit later on. So we're gonna continue with Hades. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.